Contents, Preface, How to Use This Book, Part 1, Leading Me, Assertiveness, Authenticity, Being an Energy Radiator, Body Language, Building Trust, Developing You for the Future, Emotional Intelligence, Imposter Syndrome, Listening Management, Multitasking, Presentations, Juggling Roles of Leading, Producing, and Managing, Resilience, Rivals and Jealousy, The Time Bind. Part 2, Leading the Team. Choosing when to step up and lead, coaching, credibility, disruptors, decision making, delegating, empowerment and motivation, feedback/feed, forward, giving praise, impact and presence, having necessary conversations, resolving conflict, setting objectives, team dynamics, remote teams. Working with different cultures. Part 3, Leading the Organization. Business development, leadership with clients, change management, diversity and inclusiveness, politics and influence, leading your boss, leading your equals, mentoring, networking, innovation and creativity, managing stakeholders, storytelling, strategy, vision. Preface. Leading teams of knowledge workers and professional presence an interesting challenge. People with these skills join organizations to do interesting, challenging work with equally smart, able people, applying their knowledge and experience for the benefit of their clients and their firms. They are smart people who, perhaps understandably, think they know everything already. They often don't believe they need leaders. They might not even believe in leadership itself. Unsurprisingly, leaders in the professions may have to work especially hard to earn the respect of the people they lead. Often this respect comes from being one of us, professionals themselves. So, what happens when professionals have to step up as leaders and learn a whole new, additional skill set on top of their technical skills and know-how? This is a book for these people, people like you, who also love the intellectual challenge and fun of the work, but are working hard to make sense of a leadership role they have been asked to perform, probably with little or no experience or training. The material is based on hundreds of conversations with professionals and knowledge workers, from a range of industries and professions, all over the world. We have also included lots of practical advice from our many colleagues and the respected experts we work with, all of whom spend their time helping leaders to make sense of the challenges they face and to become better at what they do. Each section is based on a topic we know has been an issue for the professionals we have worked with over the years. It is clearly a help book, written for the express purpose of being dipped into when you are in need of some ideas or guidance in a hurry. It is unashamedly not theoretical, nor it intended to be read from start to finish. The How to Use This Book section outlines how the book is organized and can be used. The advice is offered as practical steps based on hard-earned experience and counsel over the years. You should view the advice as something you would get from a trusted friend who's been there and done it before. Frankly, this is the sort of material and ideas we wish we had been given earlier in our careers. We hope it helps. How to use this book. How to Lead Smart People offers advice and guidance on some of the key topics and issues you're likely to face as a leader of smart people, organized into 3 parts. Part 1, Leading Me. Focuses on your own performance as a manager. Part 2, Leading the Team. Shows you how to work with different people and achieve a high-performing team. Part 3, Leading the Organization teaches you how to build your profile outside of your team. Each topic has its own section, and each section follows the same format. An introduction explains the topic or issue that will be covered, followed by an example based on our experience. Then we have an action-oriented do this section, consisting of try this/like this grids which, rather than offering high-level solutions, try to be very clear and specific about what you might try to do in a given situation. At the end of each section, we sum up with a few snappy closing thoughts. And remember, Bear in mind that the advice is offered without the benefit of knowing your specific context. It should therefore be treated as all good, well-meaning advice should be treated, considered against the situation with which you are dealing. If it suggests a course of action or ideas that will help address your issue, then put it into your own words and see how it works for you. To get you started, here's an example of the Do This section. Do this. Dip in and dip out. Pick the topic that you need help with or have interest in. If it does not appear in the index, look for other topics that might be connected and try them. The overview of each topic outlines what is being covered and why we consider it important. Check out the ideas that we suggest. Ask yourself, how would that work in my circumstance, in the situation with which I am faced? Consider the ideas and suggestions and tailor them to your issue and your organization. And be sure to use trusted colleagues and confidant e.s. to check out what you are proposing. Their advice will give you another perspective. Keep things moving. Take action, make things happen. Inaction breeds fear, concern, worry and uncertainty. Leadership is about acting, movement, going forward. Rehearse with a friend. Grab a friend and actually practice/rehearse the conversations you need to have. This is not the same as checking out your ideas as noted above. We mean actually practice the conversation with your friend. Say the actual words you intend to use and ask how they were received. Did they have the impact and desired result? What might need to be changed? Use this book as a starting point. Make time to read more widely about leadership and management, but beware of the latest trend or fad that is hitting the bookshelves. This book is written for busy, smart people looking for ideas and help when they are in a hurry. It is no substitute for a more detailed study of the subjects of leadership and management. And remember, in our work with hundreds of professionals we are regularly asked, how do I? What would you do? Or even the ubiquitous I have a friend who. Our experience tells us that busy people are looking for quick, practical, and effective tips that will help them make a difference as leaders. In this book we have tried to offer just that, the advice that you would get from a trusted friend or colleague who has been there and done it before, the sort of quiet conversation you would have over coffee or a drink. Dip in, experiment and use the book when you need a quick solution to a problem you're facing right now, when time is tight and you need to act.